I graduated from dental school with first class honours.
Here are my top 5 study tips so you can get that 6.5 plus GPA too, because we're all about brains and beauty around here. Number 1, attend all your lectures live and in person. And if for whatever reason you can't, watch the recording that day or at least by the end of that week. I know this can be a commitment, but it's so important so that you don't start falling behind. Since most courses build on content week by week, it's important that you're familiar with this week's content so that you understand what's going on in next week's tutorials and lectures. This also makes sure that you do the chunk of your learning throughout the semester, so that you're not reading the content for the first time the week before the exam. Number 2, don't use Anki. I know this is controversial and every single TikToker talks about their Anki streak, but be deliberate and choose the study method that best suits that course. For me, I heavily relied on learning off my own notes because most of my dental courses were based around understanding different treatments. However, for very memorization heavy courses like anatomy, the spaced repetition and active recall of Anki is very useful. Number 3, study smarter, not harder. I know everyone says this, but what I actually mean is make sure you study for the exam. I know it sounds obvious, but in my opinion, there's 2 types of studying. Studying to do well on the exam and studying to actually be good at your profession. The latter is definitely more important in the long run, but right now for that high GPA, make sure you're studying to get high marks on your exam. Find out what's high yield by looking at past papers, asking seniors and lecturers themselves, and asking yourself what is being emphasized in these lectures. Focus on studying these high yield areas and understanding what the exam will actually be testing you on. Number 4, study with friends. Studying alone is definitely the best for high productivity and the initial grind, but make sure you schedule some time to study with your peers. I can't count how many times I've misinterpreted key information only for my friends to point that out to me and literally save my grade days before the exam. Explaining key concepts to others and also hearing how others understand certain ideas is also really good for consolidating your knowledge. And number 5 is maintain that study life balance. Yes, studying is important, but so is enjoying other aspects of your life. Your GPA doesn't define you, so don't go wasting your youth chasing some numbers on your grad certificate. Make sure you're scheduling in some time for fun, friends, and family. Personally, I also felt that when I felt fulfilled in other aspects of my life, the time I did set aside to study became so much more productive. So enjoy uni, and I hope these tips help you get that HD this sem.